Do you feel like society is fake? Do you feel like everything around you is fake? How can you get to the real? How can you become the realest, best, most satisfied, most happiest version of yourself? And that's what creates this dimensional shift. Time has been manipulated. Time has been manipulated in society. We have to disrupt the sense of time. And we have to bring time back and unite time ultimately in the fifth dimensional realm with love, so that your experience of time is your experience of love. Period. You're going to feel absolutely amazing. You're going to be the realest version of yourself. Everybody has the potential to access this. This is your Buddha nature. This is your Christ consciousness. This is your Shakti Shiva essence. Ultimately, it's about mastering the consciousness of it. When you have this consciousness, you no longer need outside things to fulfill you. We live in a society of the opposite, where everybody's grasping to try to acquire all these things to feel fulfilled, so you can get what you truly need and not be led down a path of fakeness, to realize your true, miraculous, divine essence. Yes, mighty people, let's go. Get this. Back with another transmission. Cheers to you all. So in today's video, we're going to talk about why society feels so fake and how to become the highest vibrational version of yourself so achieve your best life, achieve your dream life. Absolutely. Let's get down to it. So why does society feel so fake? Do you feel like society is fake? Do you feel like everything around you is fake? How can you get to the real? How can you become the realest, best, most satisfied, most happiest version of yourself? These are absolutely critical questions to be asking. You're not alone if you feel like everything around you is fake. You feel like society is fake, because society is fake. And why is society fake? Because society is governed by corporations, is driven by corporations, corporate interests in maintaining the status quo of the narrative and maintaining the way things have been. And there are also corporations that are driving all of this disruption as well, to distract your attention and to focus on things that aren't vital to your essence. So here's the key to overcoming the fakeness of society and that feeling of everything being fake is, first of all, realizing what is the interest really behind the entities or the energies that you're surrounded yourself with. What are the interests in terms of what attention is demanded of you, what's required of you, and how can you then remove your attention and you can replace your attention and your focus back on your own essence. This is the key, putting the focus back on your own essence, your own mission, your own dream. Yes, and this fakeness that you might feel around you is just a trigger for your upshift, your awakening, your transformation into focusing on what truly matters. So again, remove your attention, realize when your attention is being leaked to other interests that just want to basically suck or sap your energy, and focus on your own essence and your own divine dream, as I like to put it. So what's that deepest dream that you have? What really motivates you to break the mold is the key. So my audience are those who are breaking the mold of the fakeness, who are breaking the mold of the traditional structures, who are really disrupting themselves. And this is the key message: disrupt yourself, disrupt your patterns of leaking energy to most interests that don't serve your ultimately highest vibration, or the highest value, highest vibrational version of yourself. You're going to be happiest, we're going to be most fulfilled, because many of us fall into this trap, or I fell into this trap of trying to fulfill somebody else's dream, from being programmed by society, by that fake society. Oh, go do this. Oh, you need an Ivy League educate. You need the best education. You got to go to the best college. So I did everything I could to get into the Ivy League. And I got to go to the Ivy League and got to impress everybody and got to get the good grades and got to do all this stuff, where that didn't ultimately translate into the real essence of being of your life. And I realized there was so much ignorance there, and to share with you all that many times fulfilling somebody else's dream or fulfilling society's dream is just not necessary. You have to fulfill your own vision. You have to be guided by the beat of your own drum, so to speak, and you have to have the courage to realize that, to recognize that, and to go against the grain, or to break the mold and let go of all that, let go of the need or the feeling to satisfy others, to satisfy those fake entities, so to speak, and just let them go. That was sometimes the hardest thing to do, is just to let it go and to go down your own path of liberation. Definitely check out my program, Ultimate Liberation, if you want to achieve optimal health, divine wealth with unconditional love. And I've found that that's the realest, the truest, realest energy that you can find, because you can go through levels of truth. You can go through levels of what's real and what's fake, and you'll find that what's truly real, ultimately real. Let's talk about like the ultimate. You can go through all these depressing layers of reality about how dark and grim things can be, but if you keep pushing deeper within yourself beyond all of that, you can ultimately reach this, like, look inside my eyes, this core essence of light, that you have a light inside of you, that we all have a light inside of us, and that this light, this fire within us, can express itself in an ultimately realist, most fulfilled way. That's where we really want to turn this discussion, is an ultimate fulfillment. Like, what's the energy ultimately of realness beyond fakeness that's going to give you ultimate fulfillment, help you to be ultimately fulfilled and achieve all those dreams and achieve that wholeness that many seek. And it's with love. An unconditional amount of love is the key. This is like how the sun shines. The sun shines unconditionally. The love that we can express consciously and experience consciously as unconditional love, we, the higher dimensional guys I'm with, would say is even beyond the sun, because the sun can cause harm. You can get burned, but with the unconditional love, it cannot cause harm. And so we are versions of the sun. We're these organisms that used to be plants, we've evolved with the energy of the sun, and we're transmuting the light energy now into this place where we can express it in this consciousness of unconditional love. And that's what creates this dimensional shift. Real things in this paradigm come from a place of unconditional love, which is a place of liberation. It's not, and a place of the highest possible vibration, of being already fulfilled, of being already blissful, of being the thing itself, not needing anything else, and really not even wanting anything else other than, yeah. And that's peace, okay? So this is beyond all the war. This is beyond all the shadows. This is beyond all the darkness. This is beyond all the tragedy. And it's absolute compassion for all of that as well, realizing that time has been manipulated. Time has been manipulated in society. Time has been created and constructed in society so that it has this utility. You got to wake up at this certain time. Everything functions at this certain time. And that does serve society to a certain degree. But at the same time, we have to disrupt the sense of time. And we have to bring time back and unite time ultimately in the fifth dimensional realm with love, so that your experience of time is your experience of love, period. So when you're experiencing love as time, you've made it. You're going to be fulfilled. You're going to feel absolutely amazing. You're going to be the realest version of yourself. But you have to get beyond this challenge of discerning between the real love and the fake love. And again, the fake love you'll find out there is a conditional love. It's a love that depends on something, or that's given and taken, whereas unconditional love is eternal. And when you find that feeling, when you do the work, when you process your karma, you can check out my program, my protocol, my ebooks that will help you to unlock this higher dimensional, fifth dimensional love. That I would say everybody has the potential to access this. This is your Buddha nature. This is your Christ consciousness. This is your Shakti Shiva essence, okay? It can take an infinite amount of forms, but ultimately it's about mastering the consciousness of it. When you have this consciousness, you no longer need outside things to fulfill you. This is why Buddha gave everything away. Buddha had nothing and was totally fulfilled. But we live in a society of the opposite, where everybody's grasping to try to acquire all these things to feel fulfilled, but it ultimately never works because the ego is a void. So it's realizing yourself beyond your ego, because the ego itself is fake. The ego itself is an illusion, and stepping into your true essence as an entity of love, as part of the collective of higher dimensional energy, of higher dimensional love. Yes. Can I get a like, a subscribe? Can I get a comment? Activate your DMT down below in the comments. If you drop a comment and send me a message to check out the pinned comment, how you can get free DMT activation for you all. I need to remove this sticker. All right, so the real. Yes, so more about the real is beyond society. The real is beyond society. But we have to, You have to go beyond society. We have to go to get to the real, to get to the solution is then what it wants me to point to, beyond the truth. Many people want to speak about the truth and how important the truth is. And yes, the truth is critical, but it's going to be so hard for all of us to agree on what the truth is. And my guides say, is it's much more utilitarian in a transformative way to focus on what is the solution. So what is the solution in your life? Because there's all these layers of truth. We want to get to the ultimate truth. And the ultimate truth is a solution. The ultimate truth, the ultimate solution is peace, is divine peace, is miracle, realizing that you're this miracle. So I have all these free miracles. You can get down below, get on the free miracles, realize the miracle within yourself. And that's going to help you to vibrate at the highest possible level, to be your highest possible expression, to be a miraculous expression of the divine, of light, to be a miraculous being in service of love ultimately. And when you get in the service of love, love is going to be in service of you. And when you get in service of all is going to be in service of you. So you see how this works like a mirror? Life is ultimately like a mirror, okay? And you can see that the controllers, so to speak, of society, the ones that are pumping out all this information to distract you from your true essence, okay, all you have to do is switch it off. And all you have to do is go within. And this is what my programs, protocols, ebooks, or one-on-one is designed to do, to go within so you can get what you truly need and not be led down a path of fakeness, not to go down a fake path, but to realize your true, miraculous, divine essence, which is your birthright, which is everyone's birthright, that can ultimately lead you to divine ecstasy. But you have to, this process is about shedding all of the fake layers. Once you realize the difference between what is the true, real essence of life and what is all this fake social construction that's been created, that's not ultimately rooted in the liberating divine essence of unconditional love. And look at your food supply, and look at the media that you consume, and look at the books that you consume, and look at how you operate your life. To what degree does your life operate out of those fear-based energies of control and manipulation, versus what degree of your life is operating out of this divine realization of fulfillment, of peace, of unconditional love? And I can show you my program Vital Fuel is how to source this love. One of the ways how to source this love on a daily basis through the energy of plants. And so I'll leave you all with the Vital Fuel. Definitely check out the Vital Fuel if you want to get a boost, get that vital boost. And my other protocols as well, Lover Magnet, how to attract that more of that love into your life, deep fulfilling relationship at your service. Wishing you infinite love and lightning bolts.